Hi, this is Ellie from Channel 4 News here at the San Gabriel Archangel Mission in San Gabriel, California. This was the fourth in a chain of 21 missions founded by the Catholic Church and sponsored by the Spanish government. These helped grow the area then known as Alta California or Upper California. The San Gabriel Mission, as it is today, was founded on September 8, 1771, by Fathers Pedro Benito Cambon and Angel Fernandez de la Sombrera. The famous father Junipero Serra was not actually a founder of this mission. However, he was responsible for overseeing the founding of the entire mission chain. The original mission site was built on what is now Montebello, California. However, in 1776, 5 years after its founding, the mission was destroyed by a storm. The survivors decided to move to higher ground, so they built the second mission 5 miles closer to the San Gabriel mountain range, what is now known as San Gabriel. The main reason the missions were established was to expand the Spanish Empire while introducing and converting the local Indian tribes to Christianity, and to trade with ships. The San Gabriel Mission, like all the other missions, was designed to be self-reliant. The mission complex consists of the main church and surrounding buildings built in a quadrangle with a center courtyard where religious and other community events would take place. Besides the main church building, the San Gabriel Mission buildings included sleeping quarters for priests, soldiers, and newly converted Christians or neophytes, storage rooms, workshops, the kitchen and dining rooms. Here I am outside the old kitchen building. On the mission site, there was also a winery where they made wine, a tannery where they tanned hides, candle and soap making facilities, where the workers would make products for their own use and for trade. The main industry of the San Gabriel Mission was farming. Most of these people who lived at the mission were members of the local tribe of the Gabrielino Tongva Indians who had converted to Christianity and lived on the grounds. These neophytes, as they were called, did most of the work at the missions. These men are descendants of the Tongva tribe, who were the original inhabitants of the San Gabriel Mission. The rest of the inhabitants were the priests and Spanish soldiers who were stationed at each mission to protect them and maintain order. Daily life for the neophytes consisted of hard work in the fields, other chores, and duties required to maintain a large facility. The priests conducted their priestly and church business. The soldiers were responsible for keeping the neophytes in line and protecting the mission facilities. The hardships they suffered were mainly from the basic hardship of trying to survive in the late 18th and 19th centuries. Those would be diseases, natural disasters like earthquakes, and deadly storms. Life was not easy out in the frontier in those days. However, the road linking the missions was the main trade route for the Alta California region. The missions were active centers of the trade and social life for the region. The missions came under the control of the Mexican government, who won their independence from Spain in 1822 after a long war. In 1833, the Mexican government secularized the missions, which means the missions were now to be owned and run by the government instead of the Catholic Church. After this happened, most missions were abandoned by the founding order of the Catholic priests. Many of these missions and surrounding property was sold by the Mexican government to private citizens. Alta California was part of the territory claimed by the victorious United States after the Mexican-American War ended in 1848. In 1850, California was admitted into the United States as the 31st state. 9 years later, President James Buchanan signed a law which was executed by Abraham Lincoln that returned ownership of all the missions and their original property back to the Catholic Church. Today, the San Gabriel Mission functions as both an active church and a museum. Almost every town and city where the missions were founded and grew were named for the mission built there. The San Gabriel Mission is especially important because it was the first settlement in the region later to be Los Angeles County, home to America's second largest city, Los Angeles. This is Ellie for Channel 4 News from the San Gabriel Mission in San Gabriel, California. Thank you for listening.